Ah, the holiday season. Everyone loves it. It's cold and with snow everywhere and what the fuck I'm talking about? It's summer over here. It's fucking hot. Well, let's check my YouTube channel. 300 subscribers? Holy shit, that's a lot of people. Man, I just have to do something to celebrate. You know, as a Christmas present for all my viewers. How about a Q&A? Oh wait, I'm already doing that. Maybe a contest? That didn't turn out very well. I know! Something new! Something I never did before! Something with giant monsters! Hello everybody, Obsidious Fan here. Thanks a lot for the 300 subscribers, and since Christmas is almost here, I decided to make a Christmas present for all of you. That's right, I'm here for my first versus rant ever, and the best topic I could come up with was a showdown between my two favorite giant monster games of all time. The original War of the Monsters versus the classic Godzilla Save the Earth. Since I love this game so much, I thought doing a versus rant between them would be an excellent idea. Trust me, they have a lot in common, and here I will tell you which one is better, which is a difficult task since I really love both titles. In order to do this, I will be judging them by story, game modes, graphics and music, characters, and their fighting system. Well, I think there is nothing left to say, so let's begin this giant monster showdown! Both games have very awful and similar plots. In Godzilla Save the Earth, the Vortag alien race invades Earth with their own monsters, and the character you choose has to stop them in order to save the world. On the other hand, in War of the Monsters, an alien invasion is defeated by the human race, but their toxic wastes accidentally create 10 monsters who start fighting against each other. The beast chosen by the player has to finish with the new alien invasion. I think I'm going to give this one to War of the Monsters. Why? Well, mainly because it's slightly more original, and since all the characters are unique creations, it explains how they were created, while Save the Earth doesn't even tell the audience who Godzilla and his friends are, something that I feel they should have done, especially since this game introduced me to Godzilla. Yeah, maybe the campaign changes a little bit in Save the Earth depending on the kaiju you choose, while War of the Monsters story mode is always the same, but I feel that's something to be discussed in the next topic. War of the Monsters and Godzilla Save the Earth share almost the same game modes. In both games, you can play a free mode for up to 4 monsters, and you can play them alone or with your friends. They also have a survival mode in which you fight as many enemies as you can until you fall down. Obviously, they both have a shop where you can buy new characters and stages. However, they differ in the other two modes, the campaign and the minigames. The campaign in Save the Earth changes depending on the monster you choose, by adding different fights and even different special missions or minigame, as I like to call them. On the other hand, War of the Monsters campaign is always the same, and since it's the only way of getting points to unlock more content, it can get boring and tedious, even if it has some amazing bosses, which the Godzilla game lacks. Finally, the minigames. War of the Monsters has very few of them, and while they are entertaining, they are a pain in the ass to unlock, since you will need points to do this, and if you have a lot of them, you better spend them on new characters and stages. On the other hand, Save the Earth has tons of different and fun minigames, or missions, which are unlocked only by playing the story mode. Most of them are original and fun, while offering some gameplay variety. Heck, It even has a space shooter with Mogira and an underwater shooter with Godzilla. That's it. This one goes to Save the Earth. Well, this one is very hard, since both games have very good presentations. On the graphic department, War of the Monsters slightly wins for me. Why? Well, since the monsters are smaller than the ones in Godzilla, the environments are bigger and have a lot more detail, while sometimes the city can look a little bit simple in Save the Earth, especially in the smaller aspects. Also, I don't recall Save the Earth even having music, seriously. What about some of the themes you use in your videos, especially in your main theme, you must be asking? Well, that music is from the slightly inferior sequel, Godzilla Unleashed. On the other hand, War of the Monsters had music. Thought very few tracks were memorable, but I'm giving it this point because of the amazing, memorable and classic main theme of the game. This one is hard, since War of the Monsters present new and original characters, while Save the Earth uses its Godzilla license very well. Let's analyze this in more detail. Okay, maybe 10 characters is very few for a fighting game, but all the monsters are excellent in their design and gameplay, since they are tributes to classic movie monsters. But you can also have some very unique and awesome creations like kinetic clubs. That and all the characters play very different from each other, while some of Save the Earth fighters can feel very similar. But the Godzilla game has way more characters and they are all from the classic Godzilla movies, like Gigan, King Ghidorah, or the badass Space Godzilla. And come on, only a few of them play similar, they are all mostly different in their execution. I love War of the Monsters creatures, but I prefer having the original character rather than just a tribute of it. That and 10 fighters is just lame. War of the Monsters not only has original monsters and story, but also has an original fighting system. Instead of the classic gameplay, this game depends more on the environment and the special moves, rather than the combos and the strategy. Since all the stages are huge and different, you will have tons of fun with this title. On the other hand, Save the Earth has a more classic system, with 2D fighting in a 3D environment. And yeah, while you can use objects from the stage to fight, it's nothing compared to War of the Monsters' enormous arenas. However, this classic style makes it easier to just pick up and play, and trust me, it's seriously addicting. That, and you will find not just a power up for health, a power up for energy, another one for a special move, but you can also summon Badra or the Super X to help you during the fight. So this one is hard. It's either the originality and fun of War of the Monsters or the classic and addicting style of Save the Earth. Well, I think Godzilla wins this one. Why? Well, as I said before, the stages in War of the Monsters are gigantic. Sometimes the other characters can escape from you, to avoid being attacked and gain health again with their different power-ups. Trust me, this is seriously annoying, especially when a computer player does it. Of course, the enemy can escape inside the Earth too, but because of the different fighting style, it won't be hard to stop them. Also, the computer never does this. So, this final point goes to Godzilla Save the Earth. So we have a winner, ladies and gentlemen. Don't get me wrong, both games are excellent monster fighters, and if you can afford buying both, I say get them for Christmas. However, while War of the Monsters is full of originality and good ideas, the classic modes, fighting system and characters from Godzilla Save the Earth makes it the superior title, thus winning this versus rant. This was Obsidious Fan, and I hope you like my first versus rant ever. Thanks a lot for the 300 subscribers, and I hope you have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. See you later, my friends!
but I'm gonna give it a try.